Hello, welcome Virgo to your reading today. This is going to be a timeless reading, but if it's meaningful to you, this reading is being done in March and will be posted in March. As I do with my birth sign readings every single month, I do a different type of reading. I like to mix it up. That's just the way I am. So this month we're going to do a different layout, and we'll also do a pick a card for each birth sign. I've been doing this so far. I'm liking it. I don't think I'll probably do this extensive of a reading in future readings unless I get lots of comments or something that people really like it. Then I might do it more frequently. Okay, so we're going to pick a pile. We have 3 piles here. Let me give you some insight on the piles. So our first pile here will be the Druidic Tarot. This is a deck I use pretty commonly if you've seen any of my more recent readings. The second deck, where is it? The second deck will be using the Pastoral Tarot. It is this deck here, second deck. And I'll pull a card from each deck if that helps you pick. And then the last deck is going to be this Midnight Magic. It's like a mushroom looking deck. And this is my newest deck. I actually have only read with this one a couple of times. So I'm just going to briefly shuffle each pile. I'll turn a card over for each pile and give you some more guidelines for how to pick your pile. Okay, so for the first pile, pile 1, our Druidic Tarot deck, the top card is the Druid of Wands. That might help you in your selection. So for our second deck, the Pastoral Tarot, our top card here is the Hermit, pile 2. And then for the Midnight Magic Tarot, our top card, Page of Wands. Boy, this was the same as yesterday. I did a pick a pile for Sagittarius, I think, and that was the card for this deck. Okay, so go ahead and pick your deck, pile 1, 2, 3. It'll be timestamped below, and you can jump ahead to your pile. Okay, welcome back, Virgo. This is going to be the reading for pile 1. Pile 1 for my Virgos. I would like to get one card on a current situation for my Virgos. What do they need to hear from Spirit through me? Pile 1 for Virgos, anyone in the Virgo collective. One card, please. There we go. What's the card? We have the 3 of Swords in reverse. So this pile is going to be for someone or someone's, one or many people, who are in a period of healing from heartbreak or are working towards healing, like really in the healing process. You've had a difficulty that's been very, very traumatic, heartbreaking, that you really have to work through. You could be in various phases of this journey. So some of you could be early on and just really starting to make early strides towards healing. And some of you could be well along the way. But this is not about heartbreak coming. This is heartbreak has already happened. And the current situation is around mending wounds, around some difficulty that's happened. Tell me more about this situation. Interesting. 8 of Stones. So for some of you, this situation has been around work or money, what you do for work. It could be a heartbreak around a job loss. That seems like an obvious one. But you know, for some people, this heartbreak could be around making a shift shift that you thought was going to work out for you and didn't work very well, making a poor investment, having financial difficulties, and having a difficult time overcoming that or how to get out, feeling very hopeless, like you're heartbroken around this difficulty. Maybe losing a house, losing a home, something. Not able to do your passion for whatever reason anymore. Maybe you had kind of passionate type of work that you were doing. It could be an artist, a creator, and because of financial difficulties, had to go get a not very desirable job just to pay the bills. I mean, these are examples of the energy. It isn't specifically telling you that's your situation. So the energy is one of healing from heartbreak, and some of this has to do with what you do for work, what your passion is. Like, not just what you do for work, but where your flow comes from. Some sort of obstacle around that. Okay. What do we need to let go of? Whoa, we got a lot of cards. Too many cards. Look at all these cards. I'm just going to take a look. We've got 7 of Wands in reverse. We've got the Sun sideways, Druid of Stones, 10 of Swords reverse, and 2 of Wands reverse. So this is telling me that you need to let go of worry or fear around ever being able to provide for yourself or take care of yourself. There's a lot of worry here around that. And that's something that you need to let go of. We've got 7 of Wands reverse, 10 of Swords reverse, and 2 of Wands reverse. Almost like you've been battling with what to do in your current situation, feeling like you're trapped, it's never going to come to an end, and that you're just always either like having to set up walls, boundaries, protect yourself, keep yourself protected, like very defensive, always worrying about what's going to come in the future and having to defend against that or protect against that, and worrying that you're never going to be financially stable or secure. And that concern around that instability is your driving force here, is all this worry and fear that you're always going to be in an uphill battle, always feeling indecisive or like not knowing what the right decision is to make because you're worried about the decision being one that's going to create even more difficulty and push the possibility of the Sun and the King of Pentacles further and further down the road, like making it really be impossible. There's some element of hope that exists in you that that's going to be available to you someday, but you're living in this worry and fear around it, and it's actually not real. Like, I think that being consumed by the worry and fear is partly a self-fulfilling prophecy in this particular situation. Like, really kind of, while it is helpful to look out for yourself and be mindful of what difficulties might be on the horizon, making really logical decisions, if you're always at a crossroads or always feeling like you're doubting your own choices because you're worried that's going to be the wrong choice, I really feel we'll probably get there, but I get a lot of energy around maybe the lesson and the encouragement that you need to have is in knowing that maybe no matter the choice, it's not going to be the wrong choice. There's no way for you to know if you made the other choice that it would have worked out better for you, is really what it's saying. So think through it logically and then make the best choice that you can make with the information you have in that moment and let go of the rest, that sort of thing. And let go of the fact that this might be long term, because this is all very temporary, short-lived energy. This is not a lifetime of suffering here. Okay, what opportunities do we have here for Virgo? This card wants to come. Apprentice of Wands. Four of Stones reverse. Apprentice of Wands was also reversed. I'm not sure if I can't remember if I showed you that. I kind of get into focus and I forget about the camera so much. The chance or an opportunity that you have here in this reading is not about starting over or starting something new. It's about something that already exists in your life that you can, I don't want to say make new again, but that you can rekindle that flame. Something that already exists for you is part of the opportunity or chance for you to make a change in this situation, for you to move forward in the best possible direction. And the Four of Stones here in reverse is really letting go of any miserly, or I hate to use the word miserly, but like any tendencies that you're having right now to really hang on to what you have because you feel like it's creating a sense of security for you. Like maybe being really too restrictive in giving, spending, like almost like a hoarding mentality. I'm not trying to say that you're doing that. I'm just saying that's the energy of the card. So if there's some element of that you're seeing in yourself, right? You're being maybe too frugal or too restrictive, either in your spending or in your time, energy, really pulling back on sharing and giving in all areas of life. Like I said, it could be more than just money. It could be time. It could be energy. It could be experiences, like almost like your fear energy that's over here is having you close yourself down a little bit more than you should. And it's saying to live. Like you really should continue to live through this difficulty. It's what's going to help you through it, actually. So if you are in financial difficulty right now, I do think that there are ways in your current circumstance for you to find creative opportunities to experience life still, to experience joy in ways that are a little out of the box. And maybe it's the out of the box nature that's the real chance and opportunity here, right? There's more than just that. There's something that's already in your life. It could be around work. Something that already exists in your life that it's almost part of this, like, do I stay or do I go choice. And it's almost leaning energetically towards, like, this is stay energy. There's something there that you've already built. And there's an opportunity or a chance in that something for you to turn it around. But you know, the other energy that I get here, like the image and example that I got in my mind was like feeling like you're really someone who may be really extroverted and want to go out with people a lot and spend a lot of time with people, and then feeling like, oh, well, it's so expensive to go eat out dinner with my friends. And so we're just not doing that anymore. And instead getting creative and being like, well, then why don't you guys do like a potluck at someone's house and do a game night, right? It's way cheaper and you're still getting together and you might end up having more fun, like dinner at someone's home. Or, you know, oh, we're usually going out to festivals and all of these sorts of things, but I can't spend that kind of money. Well, maybe you do a big like picnic in a park, right? Like have your own mini festival with the people that you love, and it's y'all just get together in the outdoors. You know, I mean, there's lots of ways to still enjoy life and just like flip it just a little bit. That's just the energy I'm getting there, and those are just examples of that energy. Okay. There's something here that you need to let go of. It's unreachable. Those were not your cards. 6 of Stones. I've been getting a lot of this energy in these readings lately, or I did yesterday at least. So it's still here a little bit for Virgo too. I wonder, I'm not an astrologer, so I didn't check anything about astrology, but there might be something astrologically that is speaking to some of this energy as well, that's consistent around these birth charts. Like I said, I did Sagittarius yesterday, so if you have Sagittarius in your chart, that might be a reading you want to look at as well. But what this is saying, this is about not unachievable goals. How do we want to say this? Sorry, I am getting like really itchy nose, lots of bubbles in the throat, which for me is like confirmation that this is for someone, like hitting the nail on the head for someone. And this energy, okay, I'm getting distracted by how I'm feeling. This energy is about having this mindset or this focus on the victory, what's happening at the very end of this path and this victory, and walking down this beautiful, victorious path. And while this is a wonderful goal and should be your focus, because this is ultimately where you want to go, don't rely on this being an immediate goal. And this is, again, the same message. I feel like, I don't know which pile it was in Sagittarius, but it's like the gift and the opportunity and the chance here is in this energy, like this change, this ability to take a situation that is felt heartbreaking and difficult, where you're really worried and fearful, and then looking for opportunities within that circumstance to still find joy and harmony and still feel like you're living joyfully. Like that's the exercise. That's the exercise, is finding the way to live joyfully within the circumstance that you're in, and even no matter how difficult. And that's the victory that you're going to have, because what you're going to show yourself is that this is how you get to that. This is how you get to this victory. Like you have this perception that victory is almost like this easy path to this ending that you want. And what you learn in this experience is that the overcoming creates this feeling, like a greater sense of accomplishment and victory than any easy path and walking into riches could possibly generate for you. This is a very, very life-altering, like deeply rooted from deep within your soul and your heart sort of success and victory. And you will come to that through a sense of pride. Absolutely. Okay, so what's helpful for you now? What do we need Virgo to do here? It's not the time for you to rest and sit. It's time for you to stop thinking about it and start doing. Druidic of Cups, for sure. I also feel like this was in the Sagittarius reading, except for it was Druid something. Was it? I don't even know if it was the same deck. I don't think it was. I think it was with the Pastoral tarot deck for Sagittarius that got the same energy. So whatever you've been through has really developed your emotional awareness, your emotional intelligence, and really, really lean heavily into that balance that you have, that emotional intelligence and that balance that you have, and also take action on that. Take action on what you know to be right and good for you in this situation, what you need. What's not helpful? I got about 20 cards here. I don't know how many, at least 10. So we're going to get another. Thank you for those. Let's get one more card. Two of Swords. Yeah, what's not helpful here is this, what do I do? What do I do sort of energy. I got this same as that Sag energy. What do I do? So feeling indecisive and feeling like you can't make the right choice and doubting yourself is not helpful for you right now. Like that's what I was talking about at the beginning with this other two that was here. This Two of Wands. You're not going to be making a wrong choice. You're going to be thinking about it very, very clearly and logically, and you're going to lean on your intuition and what is right for you emotionally and personally. There's no risk in this reading here. This reading is not about finances. It's not about leaving a job or leaving a relationship or anything like that. This is a reading around turning things around for yourself emotionally, right? And turning things around for yourself in your real world earthly circumstance by... It's not about winning. It's not about changing. It's not about that sort of thing. It's almost about changing perspective in a way. It's about shifting within the situation that you're in to make the most out of the situation. And I keep feeling this like fluid, like water energy, right? Nothing's going to be hidden from you. That's the final outcome. That's exactly what this Six of Stones energy is, and that's what it's saying. When you accept this path, if you choose to take this path and follow this guidance in this direction, whatever this heartbreak circumstances that you're healing from right now, if you choose to start to let go of putting up walls, and worrying that you're trapped and this is never going to end, not being able to choose which direction you're going to go, worrying that you're never going to have this success and this sun. Don't focus so much on money and the overwhelming joy of the sun, right? Focus on what you can do in the immediate short term to bring as much of the sun into your life as you possibly can in sharing with others, spending time with others. It's that creative energy that you're going to bring to this situation to say, okay, here's an opportunity here that this is very different. This is not how it's normally done. but we're going to do it this way, and we're going to love it. We're going to enjoy it. And I'm saying we because there's more than just you involved in this situation. And the learning and the reward, the victory you get from that, I mean, it's almost like you'll unlock a mystery, a major mystery in life where you're going to be like, I'm not afraid of nothing. I can handle anything. I can turn any situation into a better one, and I can live through whatever it is that we're going through. And that's going to heal you because you're doing it yourself. Oh, I love this reading for you, Virgo. If this reading resonated with you and you want to see others like it, I would appreciate a like and subscribe. Thank you. Okay, this is for Virgo. Anyone in the sign of Virgo who picked pile 2, the Pastoral Tarot. All right, I need an energy, current situation for someone who needs to hear a message from me. 10 of Wands. Something has come to an end. What is this? A heavy burden. Well, okay. Can I get clarification on that message? I was definitely struck by something. 7 of Cups reverse. Huh. I think this message is for Virgos. Specifically, I think this is going to be for women, specifically mothers who are feeling overburdened right now and feeling like they are supposed to be showing this image of this perfect, nurturing, have it all together. I have this, I'm in this, what's the word for this feeling? This is for women who feel like nothing is too much, nothing is too hard, image of perfection, having it all together, balanced, everything about this life, mothering, everything you're responsible for is so easy and carefree, and it's almost like you're meant to be a symbol of your partner. If your life looks perfect and simple and carefree and you're at ease, then that means you're well taken care of and well cared for, so it reflects positively on your partner. But I feel like that's anything but the truth for you, that what's really happening is you're overwhelmed and it's very, very difficult and very hard, and there's too much and it needs to end and it needs to stop. It's all an illusion. Very much an illusion driven by your partner's shame. Boy, this is, yep, sorry. Sorry if we got a cross-watching partner here, but it's like you're holding all of this up because you don't want to shame or embarrass your partner. Or they will really make you feel like it's your fault for making them look bad. But really what the problem is it's their fault for not raising you up. Covering up reality is not support. This is an illusion. 10 of Cups. You're living in an absolute illusion. This is very specific for somebody who's definitely holding up this 10 of Cups illusion. This is about the clearest message I've received in ages. Opportunities, Four of Wands. There is an opportunity for you to come together as a family and commit to each other and have kind of this harmonious true Ten of Cups sort of connection. But it's taking many steps back. Many, many, many steps back. A lot more humbling. And let's find out. We need to find out more. But there's an opportunity for this to be okay. And stay together as a unit, right? This is not saying you need to leave that guy, right? There might be, let's find out what's, okay, so what does, let's start with what we need to let go of here for this Virgo. Anything they need to let go of? Oh yeah, this card here. You need to let go of keeping your cool and staying balanced and keeping it together, swallowing your feelings and not letting them out. You need to let that go. You need to let go of being the person who carries the emotional burden for your entire family. You need to let go of not choosing yourself. You need to set absolute, utter boundaries. If you need to pack a suitcase and go spend a weekend in a cabin alone, I mean, look at this model for you here, in your own thoughts, and leave that responsibility to your partner for a weekend so they can get a taste of it, right? You need to stop. I get the sense that you're the type of person who covers your partner's mistakes, really to help create this illusion, this image, to help maintain it, and I feel like that needs to end. You have other people in your life who maybe are in the same circumstance or who will really hear you out, and you need to lean on those individuals for support. Voice your true and honest feelings among those who are most trusted, and allow yourself opportunities to spend time with just them, not being wife or mom, but around other people who appreciate you for who you are, connecting with yourself. What's helpful? Page of Wands, reverse. What's helpful for you is everything that you have already built and established. You have done a lot of work. You have a very, very solid foundation to work from, the Lovers. I think that the person that you are in relationship with, I do feel like the Lovers is often a choice, okay? But in this particular reading, this is about a heterosexual couple primarily. It could be a couple of two women, but it is either a woman and a man or a woman and a woman. This is not, I don't see any other type of relationship, partnership here in this, because it's very much a female feminine energy. Identify as female. Who's carrying this burden here? And your partner is someone you have genuine, authentic love and passion for. You have a strong foundation here. A strong foundation, which is why this Four of Wands is possible. But there's something that this person is not seeing. I think part of the illusion is your part of the problem in creating this illusion. That you're like holding this illusion up. You're part of the choice in this illusion is your choice. Five of Cups here. So feeling sorry for yourself in this situation isn't going to help. It's about taking positive action and doing things to care for yourself and look after yourself right now. And make it clear. Like, it's like you can't look at where you are right now and only pay attention to what isn't going right now. And then focus heavily on that, because that'll just make you feel sad and that's going to make your partner feel guilty. You're welcome to have those feelings, but don't live in them. It's not helpful to you. It's not going to serve you at all. I think it's more of a accept the circumstance that you're in. Know that both of you were involved. You maybe should have spoken up a little bit more. You maybe should not have been so committed to this image of perfection yourself. And now what do? That's what's going to help you. And part of that is going to be really leaning back into this like authentic love. Like I really feel so much love and compassion here, oddly enough. I really thought it was going to be ugly when I was here. That's not the energy I have. I don't have an ugly energy. I have a like you both are on the same page about perfection being the goal and this illusion being the reality. And now it's time to get on the same page that this is bullshit. Ace of Swords is the final card in the reading. So you're going to come together to make a choice on which direction you want to go. Whether you feel that the illusion is something you want to maintain, and that could take you in a difficult path, okay? So these are your two paths, right? And you're going to choose at the very end of the path. You're either going to choose the illusion of perfection and finding a way to hold this burden up. Maybe you share the load a little bit more, but you still are both on the path of wanting to maintain this illusion of perfection for the world. That could be one of the choices that you make. The other path is you might get on the same page and you might actually humble yourselves a little bit, possibly pull back on the image of perfection and do what's best for the both of you wholeheartedly, and really support and foster the foundation of that relationship, which is authentic love, and worry less about what other people think. And that may be the path that you choose, mainly because you've grown a little bit. And the path of authenticity and real love, I'm hoping that's what you choose, but the choice is yours. Okay, Virgo. If this was your reading, it resonated with you, you would like to see another like it, I would appreciate a like and subscribe. Until next time. Okay. Hi, Virgo, pile 3. Final pile for today. Pile 3 for Virgo. Okay. Tell me about a current situation from Virgo. Pile 3, what do they need to hear through me today? Nine of Wands. Okay, so that's a lot of wounded energy coming out of a strong period of difficulty. Why did I say strong period of difficulty? I don't know, there's something there. Feeling a little broken by this circumstance. Weary, like your fire is starting to be put out. You're fading. But it's almost like, it's funny, the energy feels more like snapping than fading. I don't know if that means anything to anyone. Okay. Okay, so there's somebody in your energy around you who's very, very financially focused. Like, is this you? Okay, I'm just going to describe this energy and then we'll get there. This is going to be somebody who, possibly masculine energy. It could be male or female. Honestly, it could be masculine or feminine energy. It doesn't really matter. It's a slow moving, really reliable, like hard-working energy. This is not fast. This is a person who, a person you can rely on to be there in good and bad. They're just a person who's always able to like get up in the morning, put one foot in front of the other, and then just keep going. Slow and steady, slow and steady. Someone you can really count on. But there is some aspect of like losing or something not working out and feeling sad, like focusing on what didn't work out. Is this someone you lost? Tell me about the illusion here. What are they not seeing? I picked up the Page of Wands in reverse. Page of Wands coming out in a lot of my readings in reverse. I just keep getting that it's a mistake to believe that there's no opportunities. There's nothing new. Like, almost like whatever it is that you've lost or been through has made you feel like there's no hope for something to happen again. Like you've done it. That was your last chance. But that's an illusion, by the way. That thought. That's not real. Okay, do we have an opportunity here? What's going to happen? What can they look out for? Strength. So out of the situation, you build strength, which is always it's a wonderful thing to have. I can tell you for Virgo Collective, many of you are probably sick of hearing, oh, well, it's going to make you stronger, or you're the strong one. I can tell you right now. Not appreciating that card, I can tell you that. Queen of Wands reverse. So this is a different kind of strength than what you already have. That's what it's saying. You may have in spades this Queen of Wands energy here, where you know how to speak your mind, you know how to stand your ground, you know how to make things happen You know how to make something from nothing. You know how to drive things forward, right? Your 9 of Wands here. You've been doing that. Got a lot of wands. This strength is some other type of strength, though. It's not about the doing, the creating, the making things happen, right? That kind of digging in and just keep making things happen sort of energy. It's something different. Let's see if we can find out more from this reading so we can get a better picture of what's going on. Next card for Virgo, please. Okay, well that makes sense. What else? Ooh, half the deck, literally. Okay, I need one more card for Virgo. I think this is it. Yeah. Wow, that is true. Okay, sorry, I'm being a little withholding right now. I'm doing it on purpose. I'm not telling you what these are about on purpose. Because I want to get over here first before we talk about this. Okay. What's next for Virgo, please? Well then, we've got lots of information coming for you. I'm going to do one shuffle. And one card for Virgo, please. Lots of cards. There we have it. The Emperor. Okay, last card for Virgo. Okay, you've got the Hermit with the Chariot. So you're in your own reading. And the Eight of Swords. Okay, that's good. Okay, so now that we've got all of the cards laid out on the table, let's talk about this a little bit more. So there's a couple things that aren't going to be helpful for you right now in this Nine of Wands energy that you're currently in. So 5 of Cups energy, we'll start here. And it's saying don't rely on the sympathies of others, actually, to help boost you in this situation. It's not that you're seeking pity from others or that sort of thing, but you may not get the response that you want if you're spending time like communicating your challenges or difficulties with other people, and it may lead to more heartbreak or disappointment than you need right now. You really need to focus somewhere else. And so it's not saying don't talk or share your feelings, but it is saying, be prepared that you may share the situation that you're in with someone or more than one person and not get the response that you were expecting. And so don't expect to get a response that's really going to be what you're expecting. Like, don't expect a lot of empathy, actually, as oddly enough. And don't be putting your heart out on your sleeve. It's not going to be helpful for you to be like, I need love right now. I need support. I need all of this. Like I said, you can go out and share with other people, certainly. Tell them about any challenges that you have if you feel like you need to. But this is really saying that something about the situation, people aren't going to be seeing it in the way that you see it for some reason. And so you're going to be feeling a little bit alone, or in really seeking that support and guidance and love for others. Almost like, I feel so empty and drained right now, and I just want someone to fill my cup. I just want someone to share this burden. I just want someone to understand and make me feel loved and comforted. And I don't think that, even if you have people out there who are giving you what you need and doing their very best to help you and support you and give you love, like, it's not going to fill the cup. It's not going to be the thing. It's as if either they're not going to respond in the way that you want them to, or even if they do respond in the way that you want them to, it's not going to scratch that itch. It's not going to fill that cup for you. You think it's going to, but that's like the wrong path. It's not going to heal it. And that's where part of this strength is coming in. It's going to be a strength of a different nature. You're going to have to solve this problem for yourself in a new way. And I feel like this is maybe something you're used to doing, and it's not going to work anymore. So there's some other opportunity for you to build your strength in another way. And it's going to be really, really helpful. I think that this is really saying there's going to be a point in this journey or this process, whatever it is that you're going through, that you're going to accept that this is not going to work or isn't filling you in the way that you thought. Like this tie that you have with other people, sharing with other people, support of other people saying, I'm sorry, how can I help? This sort of thing. It's like the emotions of others isn't going to fix this problem. And you're going to have a reality of that at some point, and you're going to accept that reality. It's going to be, no one can do it for me energy. I have to do this for myself. And then you'll step into the Emperor. This is your energy, Emperor energy. You're going to step into this Emperor energy. This is the strength that you're building. Right? Maybe in the past, people always viewed you as strong and told you were really strong because you came off very powerfully, like the energy of a queen of wands. But it's like you're evolving past the queen and moving into this ultimate Emperor energy. And the Emperor is balanced in all areas of life, in logic, in emotion, in creativity, in passion, in all aspects of life. The ability to nurture and bring things about, to foster whatever it is that you want to bring into reality. Financial abundance, security. This is a completely well-rounded and structured and knowledgeable Emperor energy. This is what you're evolving into out of this circumstance. But there's a wake-up that's happening along the way. And the reality, the wake-up that happens is like, no one can do this for me. Only I can do this for myself. And you do already have all of the capacity of the Emperor. The only thing that's lacking is your awareness that you're the Emperor. And this has to happen first. And then you realize how strong you are, because you're going to be mad or something. Like you're going to have some type of emotional response to this path not working and being just over it and sick of it. And then you rely on yourself, the Hermit, to charge forward and make your own path in this life. And you're going to let go of Eight of Swords energy, feeling trapped. You're just going to walk right past it and say, I am the creator of my own destiny. I have this power within me. I can do anything that I want. Whew. That's very, very powerful. Okay, I'm going to leave it here. I don't really have more that I can say beyond this other than maybe to mess it up. So, Virgo, I hope this was somebody's reading today because this was very powerful. And if this resonated with you, if you liked this reading and would like to see others like it, I would appreciate a like and subscribe. Thank you.